Hey, this is Mike from Topline. We're looking at the new 30-inch 5-burner Kitchenaid slide-in range in stainless steel. It's a ksgb900es. This model also comes in black and white. This is the newest series of the whole brand new Kitchenaid Architect series. This range I've been waiting for a long time to come out. We just recently got into our showroom. Let me start with the top. Basically what we have is a deeper range. The original range is only about 22 inches deep, and you either had to put a piece of granite or stainless steel along the back. This range is a full depth range, so it will sit flush all the way to the back wall. So if you're doing an over range microwave or a hood, it will be a nice fit. You can do a nice tile right there, and just basically right out of the box. Your granite guy doesn't have to make any kind of piece of granite or anything and go across the back. What we have on the top, you have 4 main burners, and then in the middle here you have a 5th burner, which is a 9,000 BTU burner. So you can use a pot on there, or you can use this accessory griddle, which basically locks right here into the grates. Alright, across the top we have a nice clean control panel. On this panel right here you have a lot of different features. There's bake, steam bake, broil. We have bread proofing, we have keep warm features, so you have a large warming draw up on top. Easy convect, it's basically anytime you use convection it's going to speed up cooking anywhere between 20 to 30%. With the easy convection feature, it will actually calibrate the oven and recalculate it so you kind of know where you're at, so you don't overcook anything when you're first starting to use convection. Down at the bottom, that bottom drawer that's down there, that's also going to be a secondary bake oven. It will be a warming drawer or just storage. That does go up to 450 degrees. It's a slower heat, it's an electric heat, but it is still very effective, so it gives you a lot of extra space inside the oven. This is a glass surface, so these lettering won't wipe away or anything, so they did a great job with that. You do have a lockout feature on here too if you want to lock out the kids on there. It does have self-cleaning. What they do now is what they call Aqua lift self-cleaning. So what it does, in less than an hour, the oven, you're going to pour a little bit of water on the bottom of the oven right here. It's going to sit right down here into this trough. Right down here in the bottom of this pan, pour water in there, put the Aqua lift self-cleaning feature on there, and it's going to steam the interior of the oven, and it's going to release any grease or anything off the side of these oven cavities. Inside the oven cavity itself, you're going to have it's going to ship with 1 full extension glide out rack. You do get a secondary rack. They are giving this nice steam feature now, so if you're doing steam cooking, you can put water in here. It's going to add steam into the oven, so it's a good assistance if you want to moist out any kind of baking goods or anything. It's a much larger oven cavity. It's actually one of the largest ones in the industry right now. It comes to a 6.0, so you have a huge oven to work with in baking. You have convection in the back. It's a big convection fan. It's directional air, so it will move the air. For an example, if you're doing a turkey for Thanksgiving, use a convection roast feature on there. It's going to move the oven temperature nice and around, having searing effect around the outside of the meat. Let me go down to the bottom drawer. So you have this bottom drawer feature down here, which I said before, it could be storage, warming drawer, cooking drawer. It does go up to 450 degrees. They now are giving you a wireless meat probe. So that's something that you can just plug right into the meat. You can leave this on the countertop, or you can take it along with you if you're within 200 feet of the kitchen, and it'll let you know what your internal temperature is of the item that you're cooking. So that's a really nice feature also. Very simple way of doing a meat probe feature. So just the overall exterior, you have a nice wide glass on the exterior. They kind of put a little bit of chrome accents along the exterior of the glass. On the knob features here, they do have these medallion kits. They are shipping with the red, but they are telling us that they're going to have different accessory colors that are going to come out along the way. So if you're not into the red, you can match up something else in your kitchen. But the range is a beautiful range, nice and flush. They ship right now out of the box, so the range will sit in between your counter. You can add an accessory flange kit, which will have it rest on top of the countertop. So if you want to do it more of a traditional slide-in look, you can do it that way. Or you can just basically sit it in between the countertop. That's a personal preference. So that's it. Just want to kind of give you guys a quick look as to what it was, because we've been waiting for this range for a while, and they did a very good job on it. Thanks.